From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. When cooler air and moisture move into active wildfire zones, they often benefit firefighting efforts. However, according to AccuWeather meteorologists, the developing pattern across much of the western U.S. this week may create challenges for firefighting and hazards in recently burned areas. A significant cooling trend is underway for most areas west of the Rockies this week as a large southward dip in the jet stream moves in from the Pacific and intensifies over the region. Now, that's great news for those wanting some relief from the relentless summer heat. Across much of the Pacific Coast states and Nevada, temperatures will settle 10 to 20 degrees below the historical average. For example, at Lake Tahoe, the mid-September high is typically in the mid-70s, but highs for Thursday are projected to be in the middle to upper 50s. Farther south, temperatures in Las Vegas will be near 90 on Thursday and Friday, compared to the historical average in the upper 90s. Around LA, highs will be within a few degrees of 80 for much of this week, where the average high is in the mid-80s. Farther east, temperatures will also dip by 5 to 10 degrees compared to highs at the start of the week. In Salt Lake City, after highs near 90 into Wednesday, temperatures Friday and Saturday may be no higher than 80. Unlike midsummer patterns, this setup is accompanied by significant moisture. While weather conditions will vary across the region, the moisture will lead to an uptick in showers with repeated rounds in some locations. Where rainfall occurs, it will help dampen some fuels and aid firefighting efforts. AccuWeather's Brandon Buckingham said that the greatest concentration of rainfall through the middle of the week will tend to focus on portions of Oregon and Northern California. Other pockets of soaking rain will come and go during the week in parts of Nevada, Idaho, western Montana, Utah, Central California, Wyoming, and Colorado. With this event, rain will tend to avoid California's Central Valley, as well as the vast majority of Southern California, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. There can be some dry, gusty storms over the deserts, which can kick up some dust with little notice. Buckingham said that strong winds are expected to sweep across the Great Basin and in the southern and central portions of the Rockies from later on this week. Despite some beneficial rain over the past month, the gusty winds and dry conditions will elevate wildfire concerns. Where thunderstorms occur with little or no rain in the pattern this week, lightning could spark new wildfires. Now, this pattern of lower-than-average temperatures and storms pressing into many western states from the Pacific is expected to last through most of the week. During the weekend and next week, the jet stream dip will dissolve. Temperatures will trend back to near the historical average, and the coverage of showers and thunderstorms will diminish substantially. As of September 9th, approximately 48,000 wildfires have burned 4.3 million acres for the year. That's according to the National Interagency Fire Center. This is slightly below the 10-year average of 5.8 million acres for the same period. Of the 15 active fires in California on Wednesday, the Garnet Fire was endangering the giant sequoias in the Sierra National Forest. The fire has consumed 56,000 acres and was only 15% contained. While cooler air and moisture will aid fire control, smoke from ongoing fires will continue to create hazardous air quality. The moisture may trap some of the smoke near the ground, where fires remain active. Areas receiving substantial rainfall this week may have reduced fire risk for a couple of weeks until the landscape dries out again. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.